it is Coach Megan. I was going to show you a way that you could use either leftover pieces from your scraps or your stash or whatever you want to call it, but leftover pieces that you could use. I sell a lot of these at my craft show, but these are also really great to offer in any of your shops, whether you have a boutique spot or whether you have a Etsy shop, anything like that. But I love to do these with a lot of these leftover signs. I have this really pretty square sign and it is fall, so you could use this for any season that you want to. But this is a little pumpkin pie sign. And whether you have something like towards the end of a ribbon roll or you don't have a lot of it left, or maybe you want to plan this out and do multiples with it, whatever you want to do. But I'm going to use this and place a little bit of bow right here, not covering up the words, but over in this corner. Actually, I might do double corners because I really enjoy double corners, but I'll show you how you can do one first. You could put a bow here, a bow here, a bow down here, balancing out this little pumpkin. If we did not have a pumpkin, we could put it right in the middle or even right on the top in the middle. But I think I'm going to actually do double. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and take some of my ribbon and I'm going to kind of measure out how far I want it to go, extend past my sign. And this is about 2 inches on both sides. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut it about that size. Now, because I'm going to do 2, I'm going to double up on it. And I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Don't have a lot left on this roll, but we'll still use it because of all the fall foliage. I think these are really cute for Christmas. I think these are really cute. You can do them for Easter. You could do a round sign. You can also do this bow on a door hanger if you want. Lots of options. But whatever ribbons I chose all different widths. And I just kind of balanced it off of the sign and the colors that go with it. So I'm going to cut all these pieces and kind of line them up together. But you're just going to measure based off of how long you really want it to protrude outside the sign. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that. I'm going to do 2 bows, so I do have them separated out in 2, but I'll show you one. If you only did one, it really would not take a lot at all. And then I want to add a little texture in it, so I love this like open weave type ribbon as well. So I'm going to go ahead and open that and cut this open. Alrighty, so now all we're going to do, go ahead and cut the ends in a cute little V. So I'm going to fold it in half. And so this is my wired edge. I'm going to make both wired edge meet. And then I'm going to cut upwards. And we're going to get a cute little V. So I'm going to do that on all of them. You can use any texture, whether you want to mix canvas with woven, with silk, with satin, with velvet. Super fun. Now this one is open weave, so I'm just going to clean up the edges a little bit. I'm not really going to cut this one, just kind of clean up the rough end. Doesn't need to be perfect. I like the rustic look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my sign, and each one of these, I'm going to take it and fold it in half so I can find the middle, just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and have my pipe cleaner. You can use zip ties. I'm just going to use a tan pipe cleaner to kind of match. And I'm just going to take it and scrunch it up to make it kind of pucker like that, the little bow tie. And I'm going to do that with each layer and stack them. I don't like to do it all together because sometimes they bunch in the center and I want them to all kind of breathe and want to pucker up on its own. So you can hold it in one hand, or if you have like a little easy bow maker, you can use like the little pegs in it, whatever you want to do. Or if you don't mind them all together, you can do them all together. I'm just finding the center and scrunching it just like this. And last but not least, this little textured piece right on top. Then I'm going to take a little pipe cleaner that matches the color and wrap it around and twist it. And I don't need these little pieces, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut those extra off because it's going to sit flat up against. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I'm just going to kind of open it up just a smidgen. I don't need it very, very wide, but just so everybody has like a little window, you can kind of see them. Open it up. Love that. Adorable. So let's go ahead and attach this. Let's say you just want to do one. We're going to use a stapler gun, and we're going to use 1/4 size staples in it. And I'm going to go ahead and find the corner just like this. And I'm just going to take this last piece down here of ribbon and just staple it to it. I'm just going to use a staple on one side or a couple and a staple on the other. Okay. And then let's say that's all you want is just one adorable bow, and that's what you have. I'm going to go ahead and do another one matching on this side. So this is what we'd have, super cute. I'm going to do one more over here. So I'm going to go ahead and take my ribbon and do the same process as the other one. Just kind of scrunchy scrunch, hold it in my other hand. Again, if that doesn't work, use your Easy Bow Maker pegs, and you can place it right in there to hold it all together while you're building it. Make sure it's in the middle. You could always go, like I've used a drill bit and made, if you have like an everyday sign that says welcome, I've used a drill bit and done holes in these signs, and they're fine. So you could do that. If you want to use pipe cleaners and make them interchangeable, you can go as far as doing that and sell these extra pieces. That'd be so cute too. Got our little bow, use our little pipe cleaner. I love fall, y'all. I love fall. Extra pieces off. Twisties. All right, and let's hug the other side. I think that is adorable. Looks like little pigtails. Again, raising those ribbons up, finding the place closest to the center to staple. And then fluffing it out. Love, love, love. Adorable. Y'all, super cute. I hope this gave you some inspo on how you can use some of that, all that pretty ribbon stash that you have at your house and be able to create something beautiful, whether you want to sell this at a craft show, in your shop, at a boutique, or if you want to like host a cool class with these. I think it's super adorable. You can use this little bow or technique on anything. You could do it on a giant door hanger. You could do it on these smaller signs, whatever you want to do. But I hope this inspires y'all, and I will see y'all soon. Thank you. Bye.